Hey y'all, today we're going to share with you our pickle recipe using Mrs Wages pickling packet and these extra ingredients. We're going to show you how you can make easy and delicious pickles and no canning will be involved. So stay tuned, let's make some pickles. First step, you want to wash and sanitize your jars, your rings, and your lids. Okay, after you've washed and sanitized your jars, you want to now fill them up with hot water. And let those sit. Filling your jars with hot water will help avoid breakage when you add the hot liquid later. Okay, the way that we make our pickles, and we have figured out through years of trial and error and many recipes, we found out that the Mrs Wages pickling packets are the best. And then I don't have a packet on hand to show you, but I'm going to insert a picture of the packet that we use here. Detailed instructions of the packet are on the back, so you can also go by those, and if you want to can those, you can. We do not can our pickles. We put these in the refrigerator and store them. And also, if you don't know how many pickles you're going to make at once, like we don't, because when you're growing them in the garden, you never know from one day to the next how many cucumbers you're going to have. You may have a bunch, or you just may have a few. So you just want to, pickle them as you go. You cook the brine up per the packet, and then you can store your leftover brine in the refrigerator, and the next time you have cucumbers on hand out of the garden, you can take your brine out, just heat it up, and then follow the rest of the process. So you can store your made up brine. So that's what I'm doing today. This was left over from some pickles I made a couple weeks ago. But for the packing instructions, it calls for vinegar, and you will also need water. And we add fresh dill because we have it in the garden. That's optional, but we like to add extra dill. We like spicy pickles, so we'll be adding crushed red pepper to ours. And you can add other things to it, whatever you desire. But for the packet, it's vinegar, water, and the Mrs Wages packet. It's 3 ingredients. All right, let's make the pickles. While you're slicing your pickles and getting those ready to put in the jars, first thing you want to do is go on and get your brine made. So if you're making the packet, go on and go by the packet instructions, mix in your water and your vinegar with the Mrs Wages packet, and go on and get that into a pot. And you want to use a pot that's not aluminum, and it also says that in the instructions. But go on and get that made up and get that on the stove and get that to heating. You do not want this to boil. You just want it to get it to a high heat, but you want to get it off before it boils. So get this to heating, and if you just have the brine out of the refrigerator, just pour it in there and let it be getting heated up. While you're doing that, prepare your pickles, start slicing your cucumbers. Okay, after you've sliced your pickles and they're ready to put in the jars, just pour out your hot water, because that has kept your jars heated and warm. And then we're going to start packing the cucumbers in. First of all, what I want to do, if you have dill from the grocery store or fresh, just put some of that in there. And I use a lot of dill because we grow it and have it, so why not? So just put that in there, and then like I say, I'm going to add my crushed red pepper because we like spicy. And then just start packing your pickles. And today I don't have a lot of the smaller ones like this size, but if I do, I'll leave those whole. So I just put mine in all different sizes and shapes. So just pack and then alternate some more, get some more dill and throw in some more dill. And put a little bit more crushed red pepper and keep packing. about to take this off and turn off the heat. You can kind of see what it's doing. This is the time you want to pull it off. All right, we'll set that aside. Okay, now we just want to ladle this hot pickling liquid into the jars using our funnel. We'll usually go right about to that right there. Now if you're canning, like I say, go by the instructions that are on the packet. Like I say, ours are just going to be stored in the refrigerator. We store these in the refrigerator and eat on them for up to 6 months. They're still good and crispy, and they last a long time. And the Mrs Wages line, they also have a bread and butter pickle that's more of a sweet pickle if you like sweet pickles versus the dill. Alright, see, and I still have brine left over for the next time. So just make sure they're all covered and they're down in there good. And then we're just going to seal them up. And a lot of times, since your liquid is hot and you seal them real tight, a lot of times you will hear them ping. They will seal. I'm going to just put the lids on them real tight. Let them set till they cool, and once they get cool, I put them in the refrigerator. I usually let them, you at least want to refrigerate them for about 3 to 5 days. Let them get good and marinated in that juice, and then they should be ready to eat. Okay, y'all, that was it. So in about 15 to 20 minutes time, we made the pickles. Of course, I already had my brine made, so that saved us some time, but you saw how easy and quick that was. So after these cool off, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. In 3 to 5 days, these will be ready to eat. And I guarantee this will be the easiest and the best recipe you'll find to make pickles. Wilbur here says try it. So if you like these pickles, please let us know, and please like and subscribe to our channel. And please hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a video. Because trust me, we're about to do squash relish, and we're going to be making salsa soon. And also go over and join on our Facebook page at Our Green Acres. Leave us some comments. Let us know if you try them or if you have a good recipe that you like. So as always, we really appreciate you watching. Y'all have a great day. Facebook at Our Green Acres, or please go to, you can also put these on your eyes.